bear with me. I'm trying to learn how to use this YouTube. So it's a lot of stuff that I don't know about it, but I'm trying to learn about it. And I got my dog Nick in here with me today. So be patient with me. I'm gonna learn to talk to the camera because I got to get better with this. So just be patient with me. But I am learning, and I'm gonna try to drop way more content for y'all. So just follow me. Be patient. I love you, and I appreciate you, and I thank you for following. Right now, I'm doing like a faux hawk. Um, on this faux hawk, I'm not using any guards on it. I'm just showing you how to chop it down on the levels from highs to lows. Right now, we're working from like a 0 to about a 1.5, but with no guard. So I don't know, man. Just I hope y'all enjoy the content. I'm gonna try to keep putting out as much as I can. Just enjoy. This here is like a raking method. This is something that I always do. I always have fun with. Got like a little bounce, but you're mostly using your wrist when you're working, not your elbow. Oh, and I'm using some Andes Envies, but I have a wall blade on them. The blade that's on here, I actually like this blade more than the blade that came on the clipper itself. Try to get my camera a little closer for y'all. Is that good? Let me know if it's too close or blurry. The reason why I'm fading this low down is I try to keep it around I try to follow the skull structure. You want your cut to form around the client's head. You want it to take form of the client's head so it doesn't look like he has some kind of a throwed off, like you just put some kind of throwed off cut on his head. You want it to actually blend with his skull structure so it looks natural and it fits him to the T or her to the T. Bear with me. So right now we're really just working the line out. Whenever you're working the line out on the cut, you want to focus solely on the line. You don't want to go up too high when you're fading. You don't want to stay down too low. You want to stay right along the edge of that line and beat that line out of there. Because if you start fading too high, you're going to alter the whole way and the whole shape of the cut. So while you fading, it's kind of like you're really just saying you debulking, you're getting all the weight out of it. And, you know, I've been wanting to get back on YouTube. I think I'm my biggest critic most of the time. I will try to wait till I can find the perfect setup to shoot the perfect video. And I don't think people really care about like the perfect video. They just want to see some content and they want some good knowledge. So that's what I'm gonna work on doing for y'all. Just give you as much content and as much knowledge as I possibly can. And if you do me a favor and just share this with your friends to put more pressure on me to make me want to do better with actually trying to teach and spread the word to you guys. And if you notice the way I work, I don't just dig in. I'm super meticulous about how I approach a cut, how I'm coming at the cut. I'm very, very tedious. This not a fade blade. Well, it is a fade blade, but it's not from Andis. This is a wall fade blade on an Andis clipper. Because the blade that came on there, I didn't really care for it too much. It was kind of bulky. But if you want me to break it down and kind of simplify it a little bit better for you, I tell you what. After I do this, I'm not gonna go through the whole cut without a guard. I'll put the guard on there just to show you exactly what to use and how to use it, if that helps. Hold on for just a second. Alright, I'm about to stop the video so I can put my phone on the charger. Alright, maybe this will help. Okay, now we got some juice. You know the trick that's kind of helpful You can actually fade in like a circular motion. It'll help you catch the hair that you're trying to catch, and it'll catch whatever's on the undercarry too. So I already have the line out of it. I'm honestly just debulking it now, getting all that thickness out of it from around the edges of it. If you don't feel comfortable using just the clipper to do it, I would say put a maybe a half size guard on it. Or if you're using the red guard, you can use the 000, the one with the hook on the back. This is the one I was talking about with the hook. It's a 000. I don't really use that one, but if I don't use it often, but if you were to use the red guard, it's pretty good to use that one on those wall clippers with the fade blade on it. It's pretty good. And I open it all the way up to where it's barely cutting anything, because I really don't want to cut. I just want to thin it out. Now I'm taking away from where the fade actually meets the hawk portion of his head. The hawk portion of his head is actually the highest, the tallest part of his hair. But you gotta find a way to blend it in. That way that you blend it in is just to kind of comb it out from the side and shape it into the rest of it. No, the blade actually fits right on there. Because the holes match up, the screw holes on the back actually match up. Same thing back here. You just basically debulking, taking a lot of the weight from back there, just so it's a smooth, easy transition. And then you have to make sure that you fade it right. That you have to make sure that you actually so on your angles. Understanding your angles is truly key, right? So like if your client, if you don't transition your fade right, when your client holds his head back, it'll look like a dark spot back here. So you don't want that dark spot. So you need to make sure you have a long, slow transition. So I would go from light. I wouldn't go bald. I would just go light because there's a trick to the way that the light and the hair work. If you go bald, you just have a bald spot, then you have hair. But if you keep it bald down here around the lower occipital bone, uh, in the mid area, you'll have to where it's light. It'll be so light it's almost like a shadow. But once the client holds his head back, that light spot is gonna actually blend in perfect with this high spot here, so it won't look like it just drops off the back of his head. It'll smooth into it. I'm still using that same 000 blade. Now I don't know if you can see right here. Oh, we're gonna take this out. So you see right here, it was a part right here. It was an actual design right here. If you ever have a design that you're trying to cut out of the head, one of the tricks, one of the easiest ways to knock that out is to tilt your clippers up like this and kind of go against the grain. It'll knock that part out of there. You don't want to press down on it. You just want to lift it up and comb through it enough to where it makes the design blend in with the hair that was already cut. To make it look like you never actually had a design right there. For me, the no guard method, I actually cut faster. It's kind of different when you have to explain it to somebody while you're working, but I work faster without the guard because I know exactly what points I'm going to, exactly how to hit it, exactly what angles I want to go in it. But trying to teach somebody verbally how to use, how to, base your time without guards is a little bit different. That's more so for like a one-on-one service. But I can show you on here